Hey, third graders, Miss Hefner here, ready to read the final chapter of The Case of the Missing Family, chapter 10. So in chapter 9, Buddy finally finds Kayla, and Kayla takes Buddy back to where Grandma is, and she's not happy that Buddy is with her. Okay, so now that brings us to chapter 10, back where I belong. Water pools inside Kayla's eyes, then dribbles down her cheeks. Grandma steps outside and walks over to us. I know you missed your dog, honey, she says in a soothing voice, but you'll get a new dog when you move into your new house. That's what your dad said. I don't want a new dog, Kayla cries. I want King. She hugs me. The door to Grandma's trailer opens again. This time, Uncle Marty steps outside. What's going on? He asks. Kayla thinks this stray dog is her dog. Grandma says, Stray dog? I'm not a stray dog. I am her dog, I tell Grandma. I can't believe Grandma doesn't recognize me. That's not your dog, Kayla, Uncle Marty says. Your dog has a nice new family. I called the pound and checked on him myself. He is too my dog, Kayla insists. Do you think I don't know my own dog? Grandma and Uncle Marty talk to each other with their eyes, but I can understand what they're saying. They're saying they're tired, they're worried, and no matter what Kayla says, they don't believe I'm really her dog. Finally, Grandma says out loud, Why don't we call the hospital and talk to your dad, Kayla? We'll see what he has to say about all this. Okay, Kayla says with a sniff. She runs to the camper and goes inside with Grandma and Uncle Marty. I hurry after them, but the door closes before I get there. You stay outside, Grandma points her finger at me. It's okay, I don't mind staying outside. I can still hear Kayla's part of the conversation. I listen as she tells Dad about how she came out of the bookmobile, and there I was. Can you believe it? She cries. We can keep him, can't we? We came all this way, and he doesn't take up much room. And he can sleep with me. I can't hear what Dad is telling her, but I can tell Kayla doesn't like it. Please, Daddy, she says in a small voice. Sad sounds come out of her nose and her mouth. All of a sudden, I hear the phone clatter to the ground. The camper door bursts open and Kayla runs outside. She flings her arms around me and hugs me so tight she's squeezing the air right out of me. Water pours out of her eyes and soaks into my coat. Dad must have told Kayla I couldn't stay. Grandma comes outside, then she walks over to us. We just can't take care of a dog right now, she tells Kayla, rubbing her back. I wish we could, but we can't. I'm not sure Grandma really wishes they could take care of me, but that makes me stop and think for a minute. I know what it means for a dog to take care of a human, but I never thought about what it means for a human to take care of a dog. Dogs don't need a lot from humans, but we need humans to feed us, give us water, and drive us to the vet when we need to go there. We also need humans to let us outside and take us for walks, and throw the ball so we can go get it. Wow, taking care of a dog can be a lot of work, especially for humans who have so many other things to worry about. No dog ever wants to be a burden on humans. Maybe I should go back to Four Lakes. I have another family there, a family that is probably very worried about me right now. While I'm thinking about that, Uncle Marty comes back outside. I told your dad you'd call him later, he says to Kayla. He wants you to know how sorry he is that the dog can't stay. Kayla sniffs. I lick her hand. Tell him it's okay, I say. Tell him I understand. Tell him you understand. You do understand, don't you? It's better for everyone if I go back to Four Lakes. Does she believe me, though? Kayla looks up at Uncle Marty. Did you really call the pound? Do you know for sure that King has a new family? Yes, Uncle Marty says. He's with a nice family that has a boy around your age. Kayla's eyes grow watery again. Then they're probably pretty worried about him, since they don't know where he is. Uncle Marty presses his lips together. He still doesn't believe I'm King, but he pretends that he does. Maybe we should call animal control so they can get him back where he belongs, he says. We don't have to call animal control, Kayla says. If he's got a new family, he should have a tag with their name and address on it. Well, I did have a new tag, but I lost it when I went through the secret tunnel. Kayla feels around my collar. Here it is, she says, turning around my other tag. Wait, this tag doesn't have any name or address on it. Uncle Marty squints at the tag. It looks like it's a microchip tag. This dog has a microchip to identify him. There's a problem. There's a phone number to call. He reaches into his pocket and pulls out his cell phone. I have a feeling I'm going home. The person Uncle Marty talked to on the phone told him to bring me to a vet. They said any vet can scan my microchip and find out who I am. Then they can call my family and tell them to come and get me. Kayla gave me some water to drink and 4 or 9 pieces of bread to eat. I love bread. It's my favorite food. Now I am back in Uncle Marty's van, and we are on our way to the vet's office. This time, I've got the whole back of the van to myself. There are no boxes or furniture back here. Kayla is sitting in the front with Uncle Marty. No one is talking. When we get to the vet's office, the vet scans my microchip. This dog's name is Buddy, he tells Uncle Marty and Caleb. His owner's name is Sarah Keene. I have her phone number right here. I'll call her and let her know we have her dog. I don't know if I'm happy or sad. I'm happy I'm going home, but I'm sad to leave Kayla. Kayla's eyes grow watery again, and she wipes the water on her arm. Can I say goodbye to him before we go? She asks Uncle Marty. Of course, Uncle Marty replies. The vet smiles. Why don't you say goodbye while I make the phone call? Then he goes into a back room. Kayla gets down on her knees and rubs her ears. She leans in and whispers to me, I'm going to miss you so much, but I'm glad you have a new family. I hope they're nice. They are, I tell her. My throat and chest feel choky. It's hard to say goodbye. Maybe I can visit you when I go back to Four Lakes to visit my friends, Kayla says. I kiss her cheek. I'd like that, I say, and then I can show you where I hid your detective notebook. But I'm not sure she understands. Buddy's owner is on her way, the vet says when he comes back. She sure was happy to hear someone found him. It sounds like he was supposed to take a test today so he can be a school therapy dog. A therapy dog? Kayla says, petting me. I bet you'd be a good therapy dog. I'm going to try, I say. She gives me one more hug. Be happy, she says. I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of you too, I say. You'll have another dog someday, and you'll take care of each other just like you and I took care of each other. Kayla smiles at me, and then she is gone. The vet puts me in a cage with some dried dog food and water and leaves me there for a long time. When he finally comes back, Connor and Mom are with him. Buddy! Connor cries, running over to me. The vet lets me out of the cage, and Connor and Mom hug and pet me all over. I'm happy to see them, too. I'm so glad we got you microchip, Mom says. And I'm glad we found that hole in the backyard, Connor says. I gulp. You found that? Connor clips my ID tag to my collar. You won't be getting out of the yard again for a very long time. Well, not until I dig a new hole. I missed the pet partners team evaluation while I was in Springtown yesterday, but the lady who gives the test lets Mom and me come and take it today. It's a very strange test. First, Mom and Perfume Bottle, that's the lady who gives the test, shake hands and pretend they didn't just meet each other a while ago. Then Mom walks me around a bunch of cones. She also walks me past wheelchairs and past people using walkers. She even walks me past another dog. The dog doesn't talk to me, so I don't talk to him. But I don't know if that's rude or not. Mom drops a liver treat on the floor and tells me not to take it. Now that's definitely rude. But I don't take it. I have a feeling that I'll get a better treat later if I leave it alone. Perfume Bottle pats me on the head, fills my paws in my ears, and lifts my tail. Then she tells Mom to make me sit, lie down, stay, and come. Finally, the test is over. Congratulations, Perfume Bottle says. You pass. Mom gives me a hug and tells me what a good boy I am, and then she gives me 20 or 4 bites of hot dog. I love hot dogs. They're my favorite food. You know what this means, don't you, boy? Mom asks. I get to come to school with you and Connor, I say, wagging my tail. You get to come to school with me and Connor, Mom says. Oh boy, school. I just know it will be my favorite thing. And that is the end of our book, The Case of the Missing Family. So I love how the author ended this book because at first I was kind of conflicted. Do I want Buddy to stay with Kayla because he's been waiting to find her for so long, or should he stay with Connor because he has a job to do at a school, and Connor and Mom love him so much. But now that I know more about what happened to Kayla and Dad, I realize the better place for Buddy will be with Connor and Mom, because they can take care of him, but also Buddy will be able to take care of other people because he'll be a therapy dog at the school. Alright, so this is an AR book. it's a reading level 3.2 and it's worth 2 points. The quiz number is 136395. And I think that's backwards, but I'll post this on the S'more also. Alright, guys. Bye.